Hey everyone, it's a girl Jacqueline. Jadi sesuai judulnya, hari ini aku akan buat Get Ready With Me, yaitu make-upan bareng aku, tapi sambil baca cerita pendek horror creepypasta gitu, supaya ada little bit of spice-nya. Aku bikin video ini for fun aja sih sebenarnya, karena aku lagi pengen bikin video make-up, dan aku pengen cobain hal baru, so this is it, Get Ready With Me plus cerita horror creepypasta. Sebelum kita mulai, jangan lupa untuk follow sosial media aku, mulai dari Instagram, Twitter, dan TikTok. And without further ado, let's just jump into the video. Pertama-tama aku akan pakai primer terlebih dahulu, dan primernya dari Studio Tropic yang original priming water yang warna biru. Ini aromanya enak sih, kayak wangi, ada wangi-wanginya enak gitu deh. Untuk base-nya aku akan pakai cushion dari Something, ini yang shade Bijou. Untuk aplikatornya aku akan menggunakan damp sponge. Ini aku sebar-sebarin dulu baru di blend, dan kita akan mulai dengan cerita pertama. Ceritanya akan dalam bahasa Inggris, tapi tenang aja, aku akan kasih translation bahasa Indonesianya. Cerita pertama adalah The Angel Statue. A few years ago, a mother and a father decided they needed a break. So they wanted to head out for a night on the town. They called their most trusted babysitter. When the babysitter arrived, the two children were already fast asleep in bed. So the babysitter just got sit around and make sure everything was okay with the children. Later that night, the babysitter got bored and went to watch TV. But she couldn't watch it downstairs because they did not have cable downstairs. The parents didn't want children watching too much garbage. So she called them and asked them if she could watch cable in the parents' room. Of course, the parents said it was okay. But the babysitter had one final request. She asked if she could cover up the angel statue outside the bedroom window with the blanket or cloth because it made her nervous. The phone line was silent for a moment. And the father who was talking to the babysitter at the time said, "Take the children and get out of the house. We will call the police. We don't own an angel statue." Okay. The police found both of the children and the babysitter slumped in pools of their own blood within 3 minutes of the call. No statue was found. That was a good one. Oh my god, wow. Terus angel statue itu apa dong? Apakah angel statue-nya tuh orang menyamar jadi statue gitu, menyamarnya di patung gitu? Bisa jadi kayak gitu. Kayaknya kayak gitu sih, orang menyamar jadi patung angel gitu. Sekarang aku akan lanjut ke concealer. Untuk concealernya aku pakai dari BLP Face Concealer by Lizzy Para. Ini yang shade light. Untuk concealer dari BLP aku selalu pakai untuk bekas-bekas jerawat gitu, karena dia full coverage. Di daerah sini, daerah sini juga. Pokoknya yang ada kemerahan, bekas jerawat, itu aku tutupinnya pakai si concealernya BLP ini. Baru aku akan blend dengan sponge yang sama ya, kayak tadi. Untuk bawah mata aku pakai concealer dari Instant H2-nya Maybelline, ini shade 120 yaitu light. Ini aku pakai sedikit doang di bawah mata. Lalu blend. Sekarang lanjut ke step berikutnya yaitu bedak. Untuk bedaknya aku pakai dari Fanbo Acne Solution Loose Powder. Ini yang shade Translucent. Untuk daerah bawah mata aku pakai puff gini. Aku tap-tap. Baru aku taruh di belakang tangan supaya dia nggak terlalu banyak powdernya, supaya nggak cakey daerah bawah mata. Baru di apply. Aku akan membacakan cerita kedua yaitu A Mother's Call. A young girl is playing in her bedroom when she hears her mother call to her from the kitchen. So she runs down the stairs to meet her mother. As she is running through the hallway, the door to the cupboard under the stairs opens and a hand reaches out and pulls her in. It's her mother. She whispers to her child, "Don't go into the kitchen. I heard it too." Oh, jadi ada orang yang pura-pura jadi mamanya di dapur dan dia kayak manggil anaknya gitu. Terus anaknya kira tuh mamanya kan, dia lari, terus mamanya yang asli sembunyi gitu. "Jangan kesana, aku denger juga itu bukan saya itu," gitu. Kalau cerita yang tadi di dapur itu, mamanya di dapur tuh kayaknya udah cukup populer deh, karena aku ngerasa familiar dengan cerita itu. So ya. Yeah. Untuk daerah wajah yang lain aku akan pakai brush. Ini brushnya dari mana? Guardian kah Watson gitu, aku beli dulu. Guardian deh nggak salah. Dimulai dari tengah sini dulu biasanya, yang paling oily. Baru sisanya ke pipi. Lanjut ke blush on. Untuk blush onnya aku pakai si Chiclet Emina ini yang shade Marshmallow Lady. Kita juga akan lanjut ke cerita selanjutnya, yaitu When Charlie Goes Away. I hate it when my brother Charlie has to go away. My parents constantly try to explain to me how sick he is. That I am lucky for having a brain where all the chemicals flow properly to their destinations like undammed rivers. When I complain about how bored I am without a little brother to play with, they try to make me feel bad by pointing out that his boredom likely far surpasses mine, considering he's confined to a dark room in an institution. I always beg for them to give him one last chance. Of course, they did it at first. Charlie has been back home several times, each shorter in duration than the last. Every time without fail, it all starts again. The neighborhood cats with gouged out eyes showing up in his toy chest, my dad's razors found dropped on the baby slide in the park across the street, and my mom's vitamins replaced by bits of dishwasher tablets. My parents are hesitant now, using last chance sparingly. They say his disorder makes him charming, makes it easy for him to fake normalcy, and to trick the doctors who care for him into thinking he is ready for rehabilitation. That I will just have to put up with my boredom if it means staying safe from him. I hate it when Charlie goes away. It makes me have to pretend to be good until he is back, or they will know it was me. Jadi semua kelakuan yang disebutin tadi itu adalah kelakuan ini naratornya, bukan adiknya si Charlie. Jadi literally dia nge-frame adiknya sendiri si Charlie supaya dia nggak ketahuan. Jadi blushnya cukup intens hari ini, dan kita akan lanjut ke highlighter. Untuk highlighternya aku pakai dari Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, ini yang shade Precious Petals, andalan aku. Ini akan aku taruh di daerah-daerah kayak tulang pipi dan hidung. Untuk base-nya ini udah selesai, aku bakal spray dengan si Pixi Aqua Beauty Protecting Mist supaya lebih nyatu dan gak kelihatan dempul dan lebih glowy-glowy gitu. Sekarang lanjut ke daerah mata. Untuk eyeshadow-nya aku akan pakai dari palette Morphe X Gem Charles di Artistry Palette. Jadi pertama-tama aku akan pakai warna ini dulu, yang ini. Untuk seluruh daerah crease aku pakai ini untuk ngeratain warna crease aku. Kemudian aku akan pakai warna yang ini di bawahnya, warna coklat nude gitu. Dan ini aku pakai kayak dari bawah ke tengah gitu. Hai guys, sebenarnya aku ada bacain cerita lain pas aku ngerekam, tapi setelah aku pikir-pikir kayaknya ceritanya terlalu brutal dan takutnya videonya di take down atau di restrict sama YouTube, jadi aku bacain cerita yang lain aja. Tapi menurut aku cerita ini malahan lebih bagus daripada yang aku bacain pas aku rekam. Yang ini judulnya I Sat on the Bus. I sat on the bus on my way to school, listening to music and paying little to no attention to the other students. At one of the stops, my mind snapped back to reality. I looked towards the small house. Tommy's house, I thought. A hand slipped through the drapes of the window and waved the bus driver to move on. He's sick, I thought, paying no large amount of attention to the situation. The day flew by. I watched the local news channel after school, and what I heard paralyzed me. Tommy's entire family was murdered that day by an unknown suspect. After hearing this news, I moved back up to my room and quietly fell asleep. Lanjut aku mau pakai warna coklat ini, dan aku fokuskan di bagian bawah mata aja. The next day, I sat on the bus. We drove past Tommy's house, and the bus driver, unaware of Tommy's family's fate, stopped at his home. As I was about to get up and explain to her what had happened, something caught my eye. A pale hand slipped through the drapes of the window and waved the bus driver to move on. I sat on the bus, terrified. Next, untuk matanya aku akan pakai warna hitam ini, dan aku akan bikin kayak soft liner gitu, dan aku akan ngelakuin ini off kamera karena perlu fokus dan tidaklah mudah untuk membuat itu. Jadi beginilah hasilnya. Seperti biasa, eyeliner kanan dan kiri beda, dan hasilnya menjadi lebih horor daripada yang aku pengenkan. Tapi nggak apa-apa, lebih sesuai sama video hari ini sih. Padahal pengennya makeup ini tuh dipakai untuk video selanjutnya. Tapi sepertinya tidak bisa karena cukup horor ini ya. Lanjut untuk inner cornernya aku akan pakai dari Vocaloid Sunrise Impressionism Palette. Untuk inner cornernya aku akan pakai shade yang champagne ini. Cantik banget. Warnanya bagus banget, it is so pretty. Jadi gini hasilnya untuk eye looknya. Lanjut ke maskara, aku akan pakai dari Maybelline Total Temptation Waterproof Mascara yang warna biru ini. Dan aku akan pakai di upper lashes aku. Oke, daerah mata udah selesai dan sekarang ke step terakhir yaitu lipstick. Untuk lipsticknya aku pakai dari Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, ini yang shade 65 Seductress. Aku akhirnya pilih lipstick ini karena lebih sesuai sama look agak horror ini. Awalnya aku sama sekali tidak merencanakan look horror, malah pengen yang kayak agak sweet gitu. Aku udah sediain lip gloss dan juga tinted lip balm, tapi ternyata akhirnya begini, jadi ya udah biar sesuai pakai ini aja. Aku pakai di bagian dalam dulu. Baru aku tap pakai jari. Baiklah, ini dia jadinya hasil makeup looknya. Ini bukan tipe makeup yang biasanya aku lakuin karena aku nggak biasa kayak agak dark dan agak horror gitu. But there's nothing wrong with trying something new. Meskipun something new itu tidak disengaja. Bagaimana menurut kalian? Apakah kalian suka? Sebelum aku benar-benar menutup video ini, aku akan bacain satu cerita lagi, yaitu The Woman in the Oven. During the summer of 1983, in a quiet town near Minneapolis, Minnesota, the charred body of a woman was found inside the kitchen stove of a small farmhouse. A video camera was also found in the kitchen, standing on a tripod, pointing at the oven. No tape was found inside the camera at the time. Although the scene was originally labeled as a homicide by police, an unmarked VHS tape was later discovered at the bottom of the farm's well, which had apparently dried up earlier that year. Despite its worn condition and the fact that it contained no audio, police were still able to view the contents of the tape. It depicted a woman recording herself in front of a video camera, seemingly using the same camera that the police found in the kitchen. After positioning the camera to include both her and her kitchen stove in its view, she turned on the oven, opened the door, crawled inside, and then closed the door behind her. After 8 minutes of the video, the oven could be seen shaking violently. At this point, thick black smoke emanated from it. For the remaining 45 minutes of video, until the batteries in the camera died, it remained in a stationary position. To avoid disturbing the local community, the police never released any information about the tape, or even the fact that it was found. Police were also not able to determine who put the tape in the well, or why the height and stature of the woman in the video did not come close to matching the body that they had found in the oven. Terus siapa dong yang masuk oven itu? Oh my god. Bener sih pertanyaannya, siapa yang naruh tape-nya di sumur? Terus siapa wanita yang ditemuin sama polisi? Karena itu beda sama wanita yang di tape itu. Jadi wanita yang di tape sama yang ditemuin itu beda. Terus siapa? Wow. Alright, that's it for today's video. Semoga kalian enjoy. Dan kalau kalian suka video ini, please let me know in the comment section down below. This is not a video that I usually do, maka aku pengen tahu opini kalian bagaimana. I truly hope that you guys enjoy today's video, karena aku sendiri enjoy banget nge-record dan ngebuatnya. Kalau kalian suka, jangan lupa dikasih thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like my content because it helps a lot. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye bye!